The next part of our talk is about the mind-body connection. The truth is, your mind and your body, they are connected. In our bodies, they are still full of magic. We just have to understand the wiring to tap back into them. Let's talk about the science of stress, sleep, and mood. We'll start with what's happening inside of us. Our hormones shift. When estrogen and progesterone drop, cortisol, our stress hormone, stays high. So we're wired and we're tired. Also, sleep suffers. Night sweats, 3 a.m. wake-ups, racing thoughts, all of it lowers dopamine and serotonin. So we wake up moody, foggy, and unmotivated. And finally, we know this one for sure, the stress piles on. And the pressures of midlife, work, kids, aging parents, and our nervous system, it makes it stuck between fight or flight. So even if we want to feel desire, the body whispers, not now, survival first. So if your libido feels missing, just know she's not gone. She's just stuck on a Zoom meeting with your cortisol. Because cortisol and arousal, they really can't coexist. They're like oil and water. To feel desire again, your body needs oxytocin and dopamine, your calm and spark chemicals. The opposite of stress, it's not stillness, it's safety. And when your body feels safe, it can finally open up to pleasure. I love this slide so much. Here's what's actually happening in our brains. On the left, that's Miss Stress Brain. She's fueled by cortisol and caffeine. She's scanning for danger all of the time, and she's wondering if anyone remembered to defrost the chicken. You can see how her stress leads to higher cortisol, which causes desire and pleasure to drop. On the right, that's Miss Pleasure Brain. She's the same woman, and she has the same brain. But now she's bathed in dopamine and oxytocin, the chemistry of connection and joy. We think we have to wait until we're calm to feel pleasure, but it actually works both ways. Pleasure creates calm, and then that lowers your stress and your stress and your stress. It really is the most efficient stress relief system ever designed, and we get it for free. When we allow ourselves moments of pleasure, a deep breath, a warm bath, a laugh, or my personal favorite, an orgasm, your body releases endorphins, dopamine, and oxytocin. Those are your stress antidotes. And here's where it gets interesting, or what I really want for you to know at least. Pleasure, it's not indulgent. It's medicine. Each time we connect with pleasure, our stress hormones drop and our feel-good chemistry wakes up. That can literally help rebalance our mood, our energy, and even how our remaining hormones behave in midlife. So yes, pleasure counts as stress relief. The next time you're overwhelmed, don't try to think your way out. I want you to feel your way out. When stress goes up, desire goes down, but we can flip that switch. And speaking of pleasure, I really want to talk about something most of us didn't grow up with talking about, and that is self-pleasure. For many of us, the idea of desire immediately brings up someone else, a partner, an expectation, a performance. And if you're not in a relationship, or if intimacy feels complicated right now, that can become a whole nother layer of stress. The fact is, pleasure really does begin with you. You were born with this connection long before you shared it with anyone else. Getting to know yourself again through self-pleasure, or what I like to call an oboo break, it's not selfish. It's actually the most direct way to reconnect your body and your brain. Now, I know for some, hearing the word self-pleasure, much less the word masturbation, can bring up a little tension, and that's okay. We've been taught that self-pleasure is private or even taboo or shameful. But what if we reframed it? Self-pleasure isn't about getting off. It's about getting back getting back in touch with your own body, with your breath, with your own sense of safety. And tools can help. A vibrator like Groove that you see on the screen, or something else like Smooch, this one's my favorite, these can be powerful ways to retrain your body to associate touch, your own touch, with safety, not stress. Now that we understand the science, how do we shift it? You don't need an hour-long meditation or a silent retreat. You just need quick cues to tell your body that you're safe. 1, breathe like you're smelling something delicious. Inhale slowly through the nose and exhale with a soft sigh. This tells your vagus nerve that we're safe. Touch something warm. Your hand over your heart, a hot mug, or your whoosh warming wands. Heat lowers cortisol faster than logic does. Food for thought. Move pleasure through your body. Dance in your kitchen, stretch, touch yourself. You're literally circulating dopamine and oxytocin. Laugh, especially with other women. It's a fast path out of stress mode and back into connection. Laughter is nervous system magic. These are your mind-body shortcuts. They're simple, they're sensual, and they're free. So let's wrap this up with the good news. You get to choose which brain you live in. Do you want stress brain, running on cortisol and caffeine, solving everyone else's problems? Or pleasure brain, calm, grounded, awake, and actually enjoying being in your body again? Personally, I vote for pleasure brain every time. She laughs more, she sleeps better, she still gets what's important done, but she doesn't care if the laundry sits down there for another day. And here's the best part. You don't have to wait for life to calm down first. Every deep breath, warm touch, belly laugh, or orgasm is you switching the sides back to your pleasure brain. That's the reset. When pleasure goes up, stress goes down. It's not science, or it is science, actually. And maybe it's also a little bit of magic.